Is up, my cutouts? Cardboard Ninja coming at you with take 2 of this intro because I used the F-bomb within the first 7 seconds with this new M-effing minigun. That's right, new minigun crossout. Relic, unfortunate. So, for those of us who are relic hunters and diddle around with only the most money in the game and y'all want to play with the new relic, here it is. Let's go to the devlog update. Blah, blah, blah. Look at this. Return of Big Black Scorpions. Nobody cares about this. We all want to hear about the minigun. But in case you do want to hear about the return of the Big Black Scorpions, it is a brawl where you run around with a scorpion and you blow up other little drone cars and all that stuff. One hit kills. The only reason I bring this up is because if you are a person who is attempting to get all the achievements, there are achievements specifically for playing the Big Black Scorpions game mode, and now that it's returned, you can continue your progress there. The temporary PvE raid Taming the Grand Dragon. It's a raid for 4 players, etc. Enemies are diverse. It's just, who cares? New relic, Devourer minigun. This minigun really eats enemies for breakfast thanks to its very fast projectiles, meaning it's going to sound very similar to the Reaper, which means it's not hit scan. In addition to the hail of bullets, here you go. Ready for the perk? The weapon is double-barreled, which is crucial for its ability. I mean, I'm going to assume that matters. If this fires both barrels at the same time, like Vindicators, then it will be fine. If it fires alternating barrels, like basically every other gun, then it's garbage. This perk allows the minigun to release a burst of cooling, armor-piercing, and explosive projectiles. It really devours the enemy's durability. So basically what I'm hearing most likely is going to happen is this doesn't say that it has unlimited heat. That is a perk of the Reaper. So odds are good this is going to work similarly to the Miller, where the Miller has limited ammunition as well as a overheat mechanic. And the reason they did that was because originally it had unlimited ammunition and a overheat mechanic, and people were just big mad. Now we need high explosives on the build, so they nerfed the Miller by making it so you had to bring ammunition. And the original perk of the Reaper itself was simply that it was like a Scorpion, where for every 7 shots, the 7th shot or whatever went straight to your build. And then they nerfed it and they changed it to what its perk was forever, which is it's not even a perk. It just didn't overheat and you had to use ammunition. Not a perk, that's just a function of the weapon. And then we have the current iteration of the Reaper where it uses ammunition, does not overheat, and also has a small penetrative effect. I think it's like 10 for every 10th bullet. Over, some shit like that. So now we have the Devourer, and the Devourer is going to be basically the original Reaper insofar as that it is going to overheat, because it doesn't say that it doesn't work on the heat mechanics, and because it's a minigun, we know that it's going to use ammunition. So it's a minigun that uses ammunition, overheats, and its perk release a burst of cooling, which probably means after a set number of hits, your miniguns all cool down a little bit, and also does AP and explosive during that time. So there you go. There you go. You got AP explosive ammo. Someone messaged me about this, Splatacake, and he said that this is basically, with all it's in perk mode, he assumes it to be a fully automatic Helicon or something like that. We'll see. Time will tell. Relics, you hear me saying that, but I waffle on relics because relics have always been hit or miss in whether or not they are powerful or complete and utter trash. And it depends on the state of the game, depends on the meta. At one point in time, Scorpions were the most powerful weapon in the entire game, and that has fluctuated up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, BA, select, start, forever. So, it could be good, it could be bad. Obviously, it's cool. So, rule of cool, if for those people who are out there just Pokemoning up relics, obviously you're going to Pokemon this one as well. Is it competitive? Time will tell. There's no way for me to be able to just determine whether or not this is competitive. Based on the model, I would say it's going to be difficult to armor. For those of us who don't know, most of the time, Reapers make it into CW or ultra high tier. It's on a spider. It's, obviously side mounted behind the cabin onto an Omamori, as every weapon is. And the reason, one of the things that protects the Reapers is their small profile, because only one of the barrels, which is it only has one barrel, the barrel peeks out and over, and you fire from that. This has 2 barrels. If I recall correctly, this is at least 1 pin taller than the current Reaper, at least 1 pin taller. So armoring it's going to be more difficult. It should probably have constant amount of hit points. I think it'll be interesting to see. I mean, it's clearly going to be fun. It'll be fun as F. It's gonna be fun because if you have fun with the Miller and if you like the Reaper for whatever reason, even after all this changes, I still believe it is its power score is far too high for what it achieves. There you go. You got yourself a new minigun, new rundown event, and updating crafting tab. Updated crafting tab. I wonder what they're gonna do with the crafting tab this time. Rundown event with a reward. Basically, it's a new mini battle pass. Next update will also change the crafting tab and make it more convenient and informative. We'll see how that goes. It's a UI update. UI updates usually nobody likes, only because of the fact it's a change and people don't like change. But maybe it'll be better. By the way, don't forget to go into your options under the current crafting. For current crafting, go into the options and turn off crafting notifications, and that way you can craft much more quickly. Because right now that pop-up appears in the bottom right-hand corner and it covers the craft button, so you can't rapidly change crafts. Yeah, turn off that notification. You can do that again. So yeah. Exciting new minigun for the rich. New minigun for the rich. If you're rich, ooh-wee, new minigun. If you're poor, this will change nothing. You will not even recognize this because unless they're seal clubbing you with it, you're not even going to see this. But yeah, so new minigun for the rich. Peace.